Okay, welcome everybody. Today is the 9th of November 2020. Uh, Last week was a whole lot, all right, in the forex market and even the stock market, all right. For the forex market, we had a whole lot of uncertainties because of the elections. It took about 3 to 4 days for we to finally get a result in the elections, all right. And as we all know, Joe Biden of the Democratic Party won the elections right by 290 um, college electoral votes. All right. So if we look at the market for last week, we could see that there were so many uncertainties happening. All right. And so what investors and traders look at, all right, during those times of election, all right, is how where next they can put their investments, all right, where to trade during the elections, all right. And if you notice, the forex market or the currency market, right, didn't move so much during the elections. Why? Because many traders and investors were uncertain about the outcome. All right. At one point last week, all right, the votes were moving to Trump, and then suddenly we had a shift to Biden. Right. So that was a whole lot of uncertainty for the markets to decide. All right. But right now that we have a clear view who the next president will be, all right, it's sure to bring a difference in the market, all right. But the difference in the market, all right, may not start showing immediately, simply because, all right, until the president-elect gets into office and then gives his ideology and what he wants to do, that is the only time we will see that affect uh, the market in a large way. But for now, all right, the market will only have some changes just because of the transition that they know will happen. All right. Right now, we know that Joe Biden cannot um, administer right now because he has not been crowned, the president yet. We still have Trump as president. So, um, leading to January the 20th, when the new president, all right, will go into the Oval Office, will still have the market trending in direction of what is already set up in the Trump administration. Right, what we can do now is to look at the market and see if there is an opportunity showing up right now. All right, opportunities will come. All right, it will come. All right, I'm sure that the stocks market will have a huge jump today when it opens, simply just because everybody knows that they will have a new president. But for the market, all right, it might not affect that so much right now, all right. But from January the 20th, when uh, we have a new president seated, then we know that we'll have so many changes, and that will inevitably change the market. All right, but for now, let's see how the USD will be doing, or the Euro and Great Britain pound. All right, but before I continue, right, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Olymp Trade Nigeria. Just search Olymp Trade Nigeria on YouTube channel. All right, we have videos and information, all right, and analysis on every trade that we take weekly. All right, it's a very informative video. All right, short videos that give you a lot of information about the market, where the market stands right now, and what you should be trading. So sign up, click the like button and the subscribe button, and get started. All right, so moving on, checking the fundamental news that we have for this week. All right, today, all right, by 10:25, we will have the Euro Central Bank President Lagarde. All right, she will be speaking. All right, she'll be speaking by 10:25. We'll also be having the Great Britain pound news. All right, by Bank of England Governor. All right, so we have on Wednesday and Tuesday, we do not have any fundamental news. All right, so for today, the market is bound to move on the euro and Great Britain pound, simply because we have a high impact news on the Great Britain pound. right? The Bank of England governor is speaking. And whenever the governors are speaking, we have a lot of volatility in the market because they're either going to speak on their interest rate or what's happening in that country. We already know that for the euro and Great Britain pound, all right, they are on a 1 month lockdown, all right? So whatever they are saying right now is either to encourage the public and uh, try to find a way to make the economy work even in the lockdown right now. On Wednesday, we have huge news, high impact news on New Zealand dollar, right? Their cash rate, their monetary policy vote, their rate statement, all right, all in one day by 2 a.m. right Nigerian time. And on Wednesday, we'll be having bank holiday in the US, bank holiday in Canada, and bank holiday in France. All right. So on Thursday, we'll be having news in Great Britain, pound high impact news. And we'll be having CPI, Consumer Price Index, all right, medium impact news on Thursday, the USD. We also have the news Great Britain pound on Thursday. Basically, this week we're going to have Brexit negotiations between Euro and Great Britain pound this week. All right, so and they're expected to close their delegations. All right, it's expected to come out with something good. All right, because this particular Brexit negotiation, sorry, has taken a long time. All right, to deal with. So this week is full with news from Great Britain pound and euro. All right, NZD. This is a major news on NZD rate statement that we're going to have. All right, the USD. The only major news coming out will be on consumer price index. All right, this is also a major news in the US. All right, so this might, depending on the data that comes out, all right, this might make the USD stronger. So moving on to the charts. All right, like we can see right here. Moving on to the charts. Okay, and we can see that the euro, all right, this is the chart of euro USD. The euro right now is stronger than the USD, all right. As this week go on, we would see how the United States dollar will respond, all right, for us to know how we will be trading it, all right. So but for now, we have the euro stronger than the USD, all right, simply because of all the news that has happened, all right. But opportunities that will present themselves, all right, we'll still get more opportunities in Bitcoin and Ethereum, as we have seen that Bitcoin, all right, from our last week video, all right, went from about 11,000 to 15,000. You can see Bitcoin right now is about 15,000. Right, went from as low as right here, all right, 11,000, and now is in 15. All right, so what we might get is a retracement because it is still on an uptrend, and we might continue to buy this. So we might expect this to come down here a little. All right, we might expect this to come down here a little, and then continue to the upside, maybe to 16K. All right. So for Bitcoin, we're expecting that. All right, and for Ethereum too. All right, so if you look at Ethereum, Ethereum 2 did a push to the upside. All right, this was a fantastic push to the upside from here. All right, so it is still an uptrend. So we're expecting a retracement here and probably go up to higher levels. All right, so we can still stick to trading on Bitcoin and Ethereum while the market tries to settle. All right, today is Monday. The market will try to settle and give us a clearer view. So in between the week, we will know clearly how to approach the market. All right, but I would uh, I would check on the New Zealand dollar where it is right now. Okay, because I want to know how the news might affect it. So let's go to the New Zealand dollar because we have a news on Wednesday, bank interest rates. All right, we have news on that for New Zealand. So let's see how that might affect the market. Okay, now the New Zealand dollar is already in an overbought level and it is on an uptrend. So we might see the news bring the New Zealand dollar down. Right? We might see the news bring it down. So we might have a low interest rate, which will bring the news down and maybe continue up. or continue down. All right, so you might expect this to come down. All right, so that's for the New Zealand and for the euro. For the Great Britain, pound. All right, for the Great Britain pound, the GBP USD. All right, we can see that even the GBP pairs are GBP stronger the USD. Now, why this happened was because during the elections, all right, many traders and investors were moving to weaker currencies. They were moving to other currencies. All right. Why I say weaker currencies because England just went into a 1 month lockdown. All right, and of course they used the Great Britain pound. Also, France and Germany went into a lockdown, all right, which affected the euro. But because traders and investors moved from the United States dollar just to put their money in a safe place like the euro and GBP, that's why it looks like they gained the upper hand against the dollar. But this might not last for long, all right. So we will watch this week to know how the market will react to these uh, assets, all right, and then I would get back to you all right in the next video. But for now, we can all stick to trading uh, uh, cryptocurrencies. All right, as you can see, I still to continue trading Bitcoin and then Ethereum. All right, while we wait to see how the market responds to the news that's happening right now, or how the market responds to the news of Biden's win. All right, and see you in the next video.